This segment featuring the iDrive program is sponsored by AAA Mid-Atlantic.
You see a lot of action behind us. We are right in front of the crash course for dummies, but it's the smarties who are going through and having this experience. I'm with Myra Wyman. She's with the AAA Mid-Atlantic Foundation, and CJ Cahoe. He's class of 2016 at James River in Chesterfield County. Guys, this is a really neat experience. You've been out here seeing this happen. Myra, what actually is the crash course for dummies all about?
There's actually two pieces of equipment that we're using out here to demonstrate a few things to the students that are here. First of all, we have the sled right here. It's going to show them what it feels like at a very, very low level impact with the seatbelt on, so they'll actually feel the seatbelt grab them. And then the other piece of equipment that we have out here shows the actual deployment of an airbag and the importance of sitting 10 inches back at least from that airbag, as well as not putting those feet up on the dashboard like sometimes we see the kids driving around with.
Yeah, as soon as I pulled up, I could hear the airbag deploy. It sounds like a gunshot, and you can actually see the activity behind us. CJ, you've ridden both of the elements. What was it like? Tell me about the airbag convincer.
The airbag scared me. It was louder than what I thought it would be. It's basically like a shotgun going off with all four of your windows up, and it's loud and it smells.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting.
And Myra mentioned, you know, a lot of kids, a lot of young people, when they're driving around, you probably put your feet up on the dashboard once or twice. You can see a little bit of why that wouldn't want to happen.
You know, chance of breaking your legs or something, and, you know, knee to your face, you break your nose. Just ride safely with your seatbelt on.
Yeah. So,
you know, make sure the drivers are doing what they're supposed to do, so you know, a case doesn't come in where you have to have the airbag go off. I don't want that happening to me.
No. And you know, these days it's almost, we would like it to be automatic habit that you get into the vehicle and use your seatbelt. But what was riding the seatbelt convincer like, CJ?
Only going 10 miles an hour. It was pretty scary and intimidating. I was one of the first to ride with my eyes closed just to see what it was like to hit without knowing. And being only 10 miles an hour, it hit pretty hard and, you know, jerked my body forward. So it definitely gives you a lesson of why to drive safely and make sure you do what you're supposed to do.
Absolutely, because it's rare that you would even be driving 10 miles an hour when that would happen. It happens, but it's good motivation for young people, right, Myra?
It definitely is. I mean, just for them to be able to feel the force of that and how much that seatbelt will keep them back, as well as that head restraint, because all their heads, if you notice, are banging up against that head restraint, but it's actually protecting them from whiplash.
Mm-hmm. A lot of important elements that you want to have, you know, experience, because when else do you do that? Is that part of what makes the, like, literally impact?
Well, what we feel, especially today, is if we can show them instead of just talking to them about it, it's going to make a big difference when they head out of here and get in their cars this afternoon to head home from school.
CJ, have you ever been in a car accident?
When I was little, it was me and my mom driving in the truck, and an old lady pulled out, and we kind of just T-boned her. Wasn't nothing major, nobody got hurt, but, you know, other than that, can't think of any. Now that you're, you know, on the roadways and going to be with friends, is it different for you driving now that you've experienced both the airbag and the seatbelt? Not necessarily do I drive right now, but, you know, experiencing the seatbelt and driving around, having distractions, it's not what I expected. I thought you just, you know, jump in and drive, but, you know, you got distractions everywhere around you. Got to be safe when you're driving.
Absolutely. Well, it's a nice opportunity to experience that firsthand. When I had my first car accident, that really drove the point home, literally, that it can happen in an instant. And that kind of impression happens all day here for the students, really.
Absolutely. We've really heard some sad stories today, a lot of victim stories that really touch your heart. And we're just hoping, you know, even if we touch one teenager today and they go out of here and make the right choice, we did our job.
Yeah. Well, Myra, thank you for talking with us. CJ, thanks for being with us. Great hands-on experiences all day long at the iDrive Teen Driver Safety event.